Gali Guleiyan is one of the most intricate and nuanced character studies I have ever seen. We see our protagonist Khuddus played masterfully by Manoj Bajpayee, and he lives alone in his house where he uses his setup cameras to spy on his neighbors. This film uses visual storytelling to indicate the mental state of Khuddus by isolating him and pushing him to one side of the frame. Now we are following two storylines in this film. First one is Khuddus's, and we see his physical and mental isolation. People are disappointed in him, and he gets a purpose when he hears a young boy being abused beside him as they're separated by a thin wall. He constantly tries to find and help the young boy but fails. He tries using his cameras too, but to no avail. The second storyline is that of the boy named Iddu, who has a loving mother and a rough relationship with his father, played amazingly by my man Neeraj Kabi. That guy is a legend. We see the isolation of the boy too and his life and problems and wants. He wants to get out of his area where everything is full of crowded houses, lanes, and cross lanes and looks dirty with moss and ferns, makes you feel incredibly claustrophobic. I like that the story and characters are tied to the setting. Itu's father abuses his son and is bone chillingly played by Neeraj, and he is set up as a haunting memory, and Itu's mother is pregnant. Khuddus is a broken man and is always in his house looking at screens of cameras he placed everywhere in the old Delhi lanes and cross lanes. He even goes outside his house to search for the boy and help him. Manoj portrays his silence, gruffiness, isolation, and literally becomes the character and becomes lost in the role. Please watch this movie at least for him. The movie keeps on switching between Khuddus and Iddu and their particular storylines, and that's pretty good. Now, when Iddu's brother is born, Iddu runs across the lanes and is unable to find his father and gets lost. Since it is too late, the baby dies and they get rid of the body. This breaks Iddu as he was looking forward to his new sibling. Finally, Iddu strikes back at his father and they get into a fight, and Iddu plans to run away. Eventually, Iddu starts to murder his father and Khuddus hears this. He then starts to break the wall and we keep cutting back between Iddu and Khuddus and we're engaged and curious. Eventually, Iddu kills his father and Khuddus breaks the wall and sees nothing, just a pipeline. We're confused. Then the film reveals the twist. Iddu is Khuddus. Yes. This explains why Khuddus couldn't find the boy, because that boy was him from the past, and the voices he heard were just traumatic memories being revisited. We didn't see this coming as the movie linearly plays two different storylines from two different timelines, which is somewhat reminiscent of Christopher Nolan. I like that we uncover the twists along with Khuddus, which keeps us on the same page, and that's genius. This movie tells us what a toxic environment can do to a person's mental and emotional state. The whole area is a maze, just like Khuddus' mind, and is a fantastic film that deserves way more recognition. Thank you so much for watching this video.
विलिफाइड शुरू किया ये मैंने घर पे शुरू किया ये मैंने शुरू किया ये मैंने घर पे शुरू किया ये मैंने शुरू किया ये मैंने घर